Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, communities in the south of Durban have been affected by heavy rains. Videos of collapsed walls and flooded areas have been circulating on social media platforms. All the while, some people displaced by the floods in April say they've still not received aid. Nqobile Madlala is on that story and joins us this morning. Good morning, Nqobile. We understand that you're actually currently at the Astra building where some of the displaced will actually be housed. Talk to us about where you are.
Yes, Mfundo, indeed. We do understand that over 1,000 people are going to be moving to this building. And we know that it's been prepared specifically for the families to house these families that were affected during the April floods. You'll remember that quite a number of them have been saying that they still need places to live into as they were in various areas where they were housed, which we understand it was about 81 homes that they were still housed in. And now they are going to be moving. And of course, they're going to be moving in certain sections and also in certain numbers. We understand that the first batch is already in. There's another one coming in as well. And we do know that tomorrow as well, there'll be more people that are going to be moving in. But I want to bring in the MEC of Human Settlement to speak to us about this issue. Of course, we do understand that you guys have come up with a solution to ensure that people are housed here. But MEC, it's been a long time. These families have been frustrated living in these homes where there has been no separation. What's going to be different about them moving into this area?
Firstly, we want to apologize to our communities for the conditions for which they were living under. But what is going to be different now is that they one have privacy, because where they were, there was no privacy. They were just sleeping just next to one another. But now they are going to have separate rooms in a comfortable space, whilst we are preparing to make sure that they have permanent structures.
And I mean, how long is that going to take? I mean, this incident happened in April and they still don't have anything permanent at this point. Perhaps give us an idea in terms of how long is this going to take and where exactly and what's happening to the land that you had said that people will get those permanent structures built for them in that land.
Yeah, you see, when you build, the first thing you do is to assess the land and then do planning. From planning, then you prepare for building. That's what we've been doing, and we are at that stage where we've done that, and we are preparing now to building. We started, for an example, in Verulam, we started building, but some shenanigans decided to go and burn down the machinery, everything there, which was on site, which derailed us, which was going to accommodate many families. And but having said that, we are very focused as we made a commitment with the Premier, led by the Premier, that we are going to make sure that by Christmas Day, everyone is out of the mass care centers. We are still committed to that.
When you say shenanigans happened, what exactly happened?
What they did, they decided to go and burn down the machinery, the plant that was used to build the houses there. They decided to destroy everything, which put us on a delay. But I'm happy to say that we are back again on site and will continue to do so.
And I mean, we understand that some of the communities are currently being affected as well. We've seen some videos of houses that had some damage during this time as it starts to drizzle where we are standing. I mean, there's quite a lot of people that are still traumatized because of the floods, and now there's more rain that's happening. How are you going to help these newly affected people?
From this, we learned a very good experience that we need to be always ready and have a quicker way of dealing with things. Hence, today we are bringing 1,600 people here. from the 14,000 that we have now less than 4,000 people which are left out. And this week, I can assure you, all of them will be housed in very dignified areas. What we are waiting for is the report from disaster about those who are affected, and then make sure that also they are catered for.
But is it not going to take as long as this has taken?
No, it's not. As I said, we've gained experience. We learn from what happens, and you improve from it. We've improved from it, and I can assure you it's not going to take long. We will find a quicker solution because we manage. You see, when you are in government, there are processes that need to be followed. We have to follow those processes. But now we've learned how to follow them properly in a very efficient manner, and we're going to make sure that we do so that they are catered for.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. That is MEC of Human Settlement in here. Well, Fundo, if you just listen to the MEC, you can hear from him. He's saying that there are valuable lessons that have been learned throughout the process of making sure that people have been housed and are given space to be housed. Now, we're yet to see that those new families that are affected now recently, if they are going to be housed almost immediately, as the MEC says, that this will be happening. But we do know from COCTA that they said that they are going to be sitting down with disaster as well as with human settlement to sort of understand how those families are affected and how they can get assistance. For now, though, 1,600 people are going to be moving into this building to make sure that they have housing this December whilst they wait for permanent infrastructure that is going to be built for them to be housed there because they were affected by the April floods.